Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished delegates, faculty, families and graduates, it is now my honor to invite the Vice-Chancellor of IIHS, Dr. Renuka Jayatissa, to deliver the official opening address and to formally declare today's graduation ceremony open. Dr. Jayatissa, the stage is yours.
Distinguished guests, members of our international faculties, esteemed colleagues, proud parents, and dear graduates. As a Vice-Chancellor of IIHS Multiversity, it is my great honor to formally declare the commencement of the IIHS Convocation 2025. Today is a celebration of hard work, resilience, and the collective effort of families, teachers, and mentors from across the world who have supported our students on their journey. This ceremony reflects not only academic achievement, but the global standards and values that IIHS proudly upholds. With deep pride and gratitude, I now officially declare the IIHS Convocation 2025 open.
Thank you, Dr. Jayatissa. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As we continue this special occasion, allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for being here today and celebrate the achievements of our graduates. This ceremony is a testament to their dedication, perseverance, and commitment to excellence. My name is Dehan Kumurugala, and I have the privilege of being your host for today's graduation ceremony. It is an honor to guide you through this event as we mark significant milestone in the lives of our students and in the journey of the International Institute of Health Sciences. At this point, it is my pleasure to acknowledge the presence of our chief guests, Dr. Alison Kotel, Senior Lecturer and Biomedical Scientist at the University of Surrey. We are truly honored to have her with us today as we celebrate this important occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, may I kindly request you to rise for the national anthem of Sri Lanka. Let us take this moment to honor our nation and the values that unite us. Thank you. Please be seated. To begin this vibrant celebration, we invite the Music, Arts, Dance and Drama Society of IIHS to perform the Welcome Dance. This performance is a tribute to the rich cultural heritage of Sri Lanka and a symbol of the joy and pride we share today. We are especially proud to mention that the choreography for this piece was crafted by our very own student and the previous Mad Society President, Oshadi Bandara. Please sit back and enjoy this graceful presentation. to the Mad Society for their graceful performance. As we celebrate the achievements of our graduates today, let us take a moment to reflect on the vibrant journey that has brought them to this stage. IIHS is more than an academic institution. It is an experience, a community, and a launchpad for global health leaders. We now invite you to watch the IIHS Good Life video, a glimpse into the dynamic student life, the campus spirit, and the moments that define the IIHS journey.
Stories of many lives are written on the walls. The college that taught us the life of the lives. The way you held us tight into the heart, give us the hope and made us harmonize. The rhythm of learning many things. Oh, the good life and living it up. It's IIHS, we're on the top. With knowledge and skills to share, we're ready to take on the world out there. Learn the art to scan itself to heal a burning heart. And draw our soul day to make us treasure and complete. Every morning we saw the light on the top, glitter all about. The stories of our lives is written here. Oh, the good life and living it up. It's IIHS, we're on the top. With knowledge and skills to share, we're ready to take on the world out Take us to the memories cherished with friends. Pleasure the soul. The love you adore, shelter in the hands, and kissing our minds. The little love share the taste of wisdom by the creative's color. Color and shade, the raw rose to feel much clearer nights. Oh, the good life and living it up. It's IIHS, we're on the top. With knowledge and skills to share, we're ready to take on the world out there. Here we go, it's all our hands to homage your feet. Laying the carpet soft and polished to tread our feet. Round the credentials glittering, the labor eyes all. Thank you, college, for writing the story of our lives.
Thank you. A powerful vision brought to life. A vision forged by a leader whose unwavering commitment has been the cornerstone of this institution's journey. His entrepreneurial spirit and dedication have transformed a bold blueprint into the thriving reality we celebrate today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our distinct honor to introduce the CEO and co-founder of the International Institute of Health Sciences, Dr. Kitsiri Edrisinghe, for his welcome address. Please give a warm round of applause.
Very good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. The Chancellor of IIHS, Dr. Nihal De Silva, our Chief Guest, Dr. Alison Cotel from University of Surrey, Ms. Glenda Whiting from Australia, and Mr. Nicholas Manning from UK, and of course Jerome Palm from Finland. We have these international delegates here in Sri Lanka. Other than that, the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Renuka Jayatissa, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dr. Amalharsha De Silva, and faculty members and invitees from British Council, and of course the delegates from Deakin Country Office, and dear invitees, we have some delegates from Samurdhi Movement who are working with us now, and then ladies and gentlemen, parents, of course the graduates. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here on the podium talking to you all regarding the value of IIHS created towards you, and also to welcome you for this 27th graduation event at IIHS. When I just move on, I would like to mention a few things about IIHS this year, and then of course I will move on to our celebrities, that's the graduates for this year. IIHS has moved over the last 23 years from strength to strength with our students, who has given us immense support, and then also our partner universities who have been giving us strength and of course the value for us to deliver international standardized qualification in Sri Lanka. So to date we have graduated over 6,000 students, probably 6,200, and out of which we managed to support the state sector nursing professionals, round about over 4,000 now. So that's another achievement that we had. This was not an easy journey for a medium-scale organization moving into international level high-end facility. So 2 years ago, we envisaged on this multiversity journey, which is supported by US government, and then of course our partner universities. Sri Lanka is always, we have been very resilient because Sri Lankans, because we always have every 2 to 3 years, we have some kind of a calamity that we have to face. So we have gone through most of the challenges now. The country seems to be calm and stable. So it's up to us to direct our youth and our professionals into to give better care for our patients. So as you all know, IIHS is a healthcare training institute, one of the pioneer institutes in Sri Lanka. So we started with nursing professionals. Then we moved into allied health. Today we not only add value to rural youth, of course the urban youth have been privileged to work with us. And then of course we moved into the midwifery, public health inspectors and dispensers, and the other dental hygienists, those who are adding value in the very rural areas, and at a rural level, almost 65% of our community is there in rural areas. So we have gone into those areas as as IIHS, it does adding value to the community. So therefore, in terms of the partnerships, Deakin University Australia is our longest and the oldest partnership. We have celebrated last year at Deakin, and then we moved into UK and celebrated with the alumni there. Then we've ended up in Finland, where we are the pioneers, sending students to Finland. So all those are celebrations that we had this year. And then we are moving into a different level of area where we would like to be the pioneer in research and of course the community engagements. So those projects are now ongoing, and we are working with the government at the grassroots level to give an opportunity for urban, suburban youth as well as the rural youth. So we've signed up with Sarvodaya movement to have the education, get the education to their doorstep. It's not easy to come to Colombo and study, so there's a lot of cost involved. So we were looking at this year, 2026, to have about 3 centers outside Colombo. And also with the support of the government, which is enhancing the opportunity for urban and suburban youth and rural youth, giving them economic subsidies for education. So that's another milestone that we are going to achieve this year. Then moving into the graduates, this is your day, and then please accept my warmest congratulations for you. It was you who has achieved this milestone, and we have been working very hard whilst attending your other work as well. I know the full-time students of general diplomas, they have been not only studying, but they have also participated in many events. As you rightly saw, the MAD Society, Music Arts and Drama Society, performing their talents today. Likewise, they have been got involved in scientific committees, and then sports committees and students committees, and then of course the Flona Club, which is looking at the sustainability. All those have given them a different skill set that is important for them to face the challenges in the years to come when you become professionals. I'm going to talk to you about next 2 to 3 minutes regarding 5 things. One is the generation gap that we have. Now, if you look at one of the talk of the town is about the Gen Z, and very difficult to work with them. That's what everybody talks about. We have to understand that we are in a total different generation, and then your parents are from a different generation, you are from a different generation. The generation gap is the difference that we see, that we have done everything physically, but you have moved into more virtual environment. For us to learn something, it was extremely difficult. It was very hard to learn things, but your knowledge is at the fingertips. What we have and what you don't have is that the skill and the wisdom that would attain from years of experience. And then we had good mentors. And then, so that distance from the mentorship, your parents are the main mentors that you have from small days. And then once you grow up, then you move into a professional status and you have mentors. It's very important to find a mentor who can fill that gap that is being created with generations. But so your teachers were trained in a system of built on discipline and of course patience and face-to-face learning. And on the other hand, you grew up in the world, speed, technology, and of course instant access. So that's one of the differences. The challenge and the beauty was learning to meet the middle, combining the wisdom tradition and creativity of the new generation. You all are very creative, and how we can move with the current world and the older generations. So this generation gap is not a barrier, it's a bridge. It shows that healthcare is strongest when the experience and innovation walk side by side. So that's one of the areas that we can look at. Secondly, the challenges that healthcare professionals are facing today. The healthcare today is not only clinical skills, it's all about adaptability in a world that changes faster than we can predict. It changes in every second. How are you going to face this change with your skill set? Then you will face increased patient expectations and also digital systems and all AI-driven diagnostics, global healthcare threats like COVID, and of course, rapidly aging population. And also, the other challenge would be managing the burnout. It's not easy to work in a very demanding health sector. So you have to be physically fit, mentally fit, and of course, you have to improve your compassionate approach to the patient and whilst looking at the efficiency of your delivery. And then the professional demands is, it demands you to have a continuous learning. This is not the end, this is just the beginning. This is a journey that your degree will only give you a qualification to enter into the system, but then from there onwards, you have to work throughout your journey with your senior colleagues and get those experience and then move forward. Then the challenges that might will come in the years to come would be we can have more pandemics. We had a pandemic, we got the experience, there'll be more pandemics coming. One of the pandemics that we are talking about now is the non-communicable diseases. It's a global pandemic that would affecting current systems and the future as well. And the antibiotic resistance, climate-related health crisis, and of course, as I told you before, chronic diseases. The technology will transform your profession, but it will never replace the human touch that only you can give. And also the global mobility. People are moving rapidly amongst countries. With global mobility will be increased, and your skill set will indeed, you have to move across the borders so that your resilience and cultural sensitivity is important. How are you going to adapt to different countries? Wherever the country that you go, you have multicultural societies now. It is not Australia or England or Europe consists of different citizens. We are coming from different cultures. How are you going to adapt to that? Then the future belongs to those who can combine science and humanity, precision with empathy. It's important to diagnose people. It's not only be diagnosed by papers, but looking at the patient and touching them and feeling them and giving your care. Then the fourth area I'm going to emphasize is on the wisdom. It's not just the knowledge, but how wisdom is important for your career. The knowledge helps you to diagnose conditions. Wisdom helps you to understand the patient. And also, wisdom grows with experience, reflection, and humility. But learning from both mistakes and mentors. So you can have successes, but the most important thing, when you do a mistake, it'll be in your memory forever, and that mistake should not happen, and you have to prevent at any cost that will not happen again. Healthcare professionals, the wisdom is a guiding force. It helps you to decide what is right, what is not possible. So you have to know what is right, not only what you can do, can't do. The wise practitioner listens more than they speak, observes more than they judge, and treats not the disease but the person. So they listen more, observe more than before they act. Then finally, the fifth area that I'm going to emphasize is about the gratitude. Gratitude is the one that is losing in the Gen Z and all every country. So that is an important element that is for professionals to have. No one reaches a day like this alone. Behind every graduate, there's a community that believed in you. Without the community, we would not have any chance of training and working towards a common goal. Be grateful for your parents and the families who sacrifice sleep, comfort, and sometimes even their own dreams have become yours. Be grateful for your lecturers, mentors, and of course, clinicians, and finally IIHS, who shaped your thinking and gave you a courage to grow. And be grateful for your friends, your support system, and who shared laughter, tears, long nights with you during your studies. Finally, the healthcare professional who practices gratitude stays humble, stays grounded, and never forgets why they choose this path. So gratitude is an important area that we would have to keep with us all the time. So we'll be moving into different directions. This is just a beginning of your journey, a professional journey, which you have a control. You have a total control in life. I always mention this. There are 5 things in life: your milestones, your birth, your schooling, your higher education, your marriage, and your death. So everything is uncontrollable. The only thing that you can control is education, your professional journey. Therefore, take up the challenge, and then we have given you the first step. There are a long way to go. It's up to you to take the best part and then be a good professional, be a good citizen, most importantly, be a good human. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Honored guests, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and our truly remarkable graduating class. We now commence one of the most significant proceedings of this ceremony, the official bestowal of your degrees. This is the moment we have all been waiting for, the moment where years of unwavering dedication, late nights of study, and immense personal perseverance culminate in formal recognition. Each name that will be called and each step across this stage represents not just an academic achievement, but a story of resilience, a testament to determination, and a bold step into the future of excellence. Let this session begin. To preside over this proceeding, we are honored to invite a scholar of international repute, a fellow of the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and our esteemed Chancellor. Please welcome Professor Nihal De Silva to the stage. Thank you, sir. We now turn to a moment of great academic significance, the conferral of the Bachelor of Science Honors in Nursing Studies. These graduates have completed a journey of rigorous academic and clinical training, emerging as skilled, compassionate, and ready nursing professionals. I will now call upon the graduates to please come forward. A.W. Sandeepani Madhushani. A.G.T. Priyadarshini Premaratne. A.D. Tilini Umayangana. A. Supunmali Edrisingha. Balakrishnan Umasutan. B.R. Nirosha Gunatilaka. D.N. Samanti Jayatilaka. D.H. Dilshan Madhushankar. D.N. Chaturika Amali. D.P. Udara Seniviratna. D. Lakshika Ekanayaka. D. Shyamali Munasinghe. DJTD Hansika Tennakon. EMC Kumari Ekanayaka. EL Chamita Jayamini. GA Sashini Tarindi. GK Ajanti Pereira. GHA Rubindi Namka. GGS Shihani Ranasinghe. Gopala Pillai Vijittana. GMA Swarnamali Abesinghe. HL Prabhani Malsha. HMA Rubini Senviratne. HG Gireka Anjali. IHM Dilini Chaturika. JA Amaranath Jayakodi. JMM Piyabashini Seniviratna. JH Patum Jayasuriya. JMS Mahirani Jayasundara. KI Dilini Varnadasa. KPR Kumudini Vijayawardhana. Kartika Devarasan. RADD Nilma Sirivardhana. KM Shamila Madhuvanti. KM Padmini Malkanti. KVR Yashoda Kumarasinghe. Gunasekaram Dilakshita. EGRI Kumari Jayawardana. Loganathan Mirinusana. MAMM Amaya Madanayaka. MAD Darshani Bandar. ASFS Fatima Hasna. AWMC Kumari Bandara. AHUS De Silva. AMKM Koduduwakku Kankanamge. AKDN Karunasili Disanayaka. PDI Sashini Gunawardana. NAMP Anoja Madhubashini. UDRD Randeepa Samarasinghe. PGV Kavisha Nanayakara. HSSS Subhashini Pallevela. UDPP Dulshara Punchiheva. AMNR Malsha Nadishani. IMTR Mihiri Tennako. Radis Khan Kiruttiya. RMT Madhuvanti Bandar. RMC Dilrukshi Ratnayaka. RMM Nisansala Ratnayaka. RMR Sandeepani Ratnayaka. OKJB Heshan Pereira. Subramaniam Majuri. NI Sewandi Thambavita. Thanarasa Ratshaja. AGGL Kumari Tennakoon. Vijay Segaran Archana. Viswasalingam Satrushana. WTK Chamindi Dilshara. WMR Apsara Karunaratna. EMLK Ekanayaka. JAUL Lakmini Jaisingha. GNDK Vijay Surya. HPT Niranjala. Congratulations to our BSc Honours in Nursing Studies graduates. We now honor the graduates of the OUM, Open University Malaysia Bachelor of Teaching. These individuals have committed themselves to the noble mission of shaping young minds. They are now equipped with innovative pedagogical skills to inspire and guide the next generation of learners. I will now invite the graduate to step forward. M. Shanika Vijayakumar. A warm congratulations to our Bachelor of Teaching graduate. We now celebrate the graduates of the Advanced Diploma in General Nursing. This advanced 3-year program has honed their skill, their clinical judgment and leadership capabilities, preparing them to take on greater responsibilities and become mentors and pioneers in the field of nursing. I will now call the graduates to please come forward. AAD Theekshana Disanayaka. AME Manishka Fernando. BS Nimsara Fernando. BM Ravisha Fernando. CAT Shihara Anthony. CH Hansali Anthony. DMSV Judith Fernando. EMUG Umanta Ekanayaka. E.G. Nilushika Hasanti. G.V.B. Nilsindu Medavi. H.A.S. Nisansala Abekirti. H.U. Jayasinghe. I.B. Hasina Fernando. J.H.A.T. Kayatri Jayasinghe. K.L.D.M. Tanisha Joanna. K.A. Rishadi Rasanjana. K.N. Kavya De Silva. K.K.M. Sandamila Kumarasiri. M.H. Ansak Ahmed. P.G.M. Soumya Kumari. P.K.N. Purnima Nonis. P.D.D. Sasindi Gunasekara. R.H.M.I. Rashindri Rajakaruna. R.A.N. Sansiluni Ranatunga. R.M. Tushari Kavindya. R.M.P.P. Chamuda Ratnayaka. Onetmi Gihansa Rajapaksha. S.A.D.B.A. Clara Vijay Singh. T.A. Vihanga Disoisa. U.K. Netmini Vijay Singh. V.C. Ravindya Dimel. V.G. Chamilki Pabasarani. W.T. Devmini Costa. W.A. Natalie Pereira. W.M. Olu Sanjana. W.D.P. Malisha Suarez. Thank you, Professor Nihal De Silva, for presiding over this segment of the awards. You may please take a seat now, sir. We will now view a series of videos highlighting the world-class programs offered through our partnership with Deakin University in Australia, featuring exercise science, nutrition, and psychology.
So you're going to study sport?
Study sport? Nah, I'm going to innovate sport.
Faster, faster!
Grow sport. Any comments? Lead sport. Think beyond the field.
I finished high school and then I took a bit of a break and went travelling and went to North America, where their food system is a lot different to what it is here in Australia. Their cheese doesn't taste like cheese does here. Their chocolate doesn't taste like chocolate does here. And that's when I developed my passion for nutrition and health. So far I've loved the practical components of the course. It's really complemented my learning. I've done the food nutrition study tour to Thailand, which was amazing. That was so much fun, an opportunity to get to know other students and get to know your teachers as well. I also have been doing practical placement at Geelong Football Club. The hands-on experience that comes with placement is probably the most valuable part. Some of the aspects of nutrition I've loved studying would be the physiology side, learning the relationship between food and disease and how we can help people, the focus on preventative health and using your diet to prevent disease. There's definitely a lack of education of nutrition. Most people probably don't even know they're not getting enough of these nutrients, and it would be great to educate more people about the benefits of a healthy diet. By educating people, you can give them the tools they need to live a healthy lifestyle.
Thank you for watching, Professor De Silva. We'd like to invite you back to the front to continue with the award presentations. Thank you, sir. We now welcome the graduates of the Advanced Diploma in Physiotherapy. This comprehensive program has equipped them with specialized knowledge and advanced clinical skills to restore function, alleviate pain, and empower their patients towards lasting health. I now invite the graduates to approach the stage. Brian Jason Tissera. DMD Dulmini Disanayaka. HTH Vihanga Tilakabandhu. KB Tarushi Navodaya. MKN Teshani Pereira. MH Mohammad Faraj. NWJ Chamalka Hansamani. NR Inoxan Nilanan. N. Nurul Safa. P.U. Shehani Premaratna. B.B.Y.I. Chaturanga Vimalasuriya. R.D.G. Vandana Vijay Singha. R. Praveen Sai. S. Kaushalya Jayasuriya. T.H.S. Evanya Pereira. T.B.T. Gerard Manduragala. U.C. Vihansa Rodrigo. W.A.D.H. Kavitya Vikramarachi. Congratulations to our Advanced Diploma in Physiotherapy graduates. We now honor the graduates of the Diploma in General Nursing. This program has instilled in our students the profound blend of clinical expertise, unwavering compassion, and resilient spirit that defines the nursing profession. They are now ready to provide exceptional care and become the beating heart of our healthcare systems. I now invite the graduates to step forward. A.M.N. Udeshika Sandipani. B.M.M. Ginny Ekanayaka. B.V. Netmi Tarushika. D. Madhushan Jayasundara. D.P.T. Navodaya Kavishangi. E.M.P.S. Disera. G.K.G. Anusha Subhashini. G. Udani Vatma. G. Pramod Madhusankar. G. A. Kavindya Piris. H. H. Vihara Hevavasam. H. L. Pasindu Takshana. I. Amandi Taraka. J. M. Divyanjali Abekon. K. L. R. Navodaya Jayanath. K. G. G. Sevandi Tilakaratna. K. H. A. Rashipaba Sevandi. K. VG Pasindu Madushan. KKGN Navodaya Aberatna. KW Tarindi Pabasara. LKAK Kurupu Arachi. M. Shehara Jaisingh. MC Meenakshi Kumara Singh. M. Munas Ahmed. M. Tarindi Hansamali. N. Dilrukshi Disasekara. N. A. Tarushi Navodaya. P.M. Shenuli Shehara. P.A. Nimsham Lawrence. R.M.K. Vichakshana Ratnayaka. R. Tatsarani Epa Singh. S. Gamindya Kaumadi. SADL Chulangana Jayawardena. TMA Nivardana Tennako. UD Dularsha Minoli. VG WTK Vidanagedara. WWDT Sandunika Pereira. WG Dilshan Vijay Singh. WMWS Kumari Vikramasinghe. WM Chamodi Devmini. Thank you, Professor Nihal De Silva, for presiding over this segment of the awards. We take a moment to recognize our valued collaborators, our affiliated universities and academic partners whose contributions help us uphold the standards we celebrate today. A warm note of gratitude to our sister company, GHC, whose sponsorship and steadfast support have added tremendous value to the IIHS community and today's celebration. Thank you once again for being an important part of the IIHS ecosystem. Thank you for watching once again, and Professor De Silva, we would like to invite you back to the front of the stage for the award presentations. We now celebrate the graduates of the Advanced Diploma in Biomedical Sciences. This program has equipped them with cutting-edge knowledge and sophisticated laboratory skills. preparing them to be the innovators and researchers at the forefront of medical science. I will now call upon the graduates to please come forward. J. Dulanga Karavita. R. A. Setumi Karavita. Visal Deshan Gunawardana. Let's congratulate our biomedical science graduates. And finally, we recognize the graduates of the Foundation in Biological Sciences. This program has provided a robust academic springboard, equipping our students with the essential knowledge and scientific confidence to advance into their specialized healthcare careers. I now invite our final group of graduates to approach the stage. A. Aya Niaz. A. M.D. Umesha Alahakon. A. Mohammad Arham. A. Sri Raghavan. A. M.S. Purnima Atauda. D. Chanumi Metsani. G.T.F. Virgin Pereira. H.D.N. Vidumini Kulatilaka. I.M.N. Dilnara Jayawardana. J.K. Dinashi Mitchell. L.K.S.S. Vikramasinghe. L.A. Bisandi Metumya. L.A.D.M. Shenara Pereira. L.D.P. Tevindi Lokuge. M.T. Himara Virakon. R.W. Manendri Kulatilaka. S. Amandana Gunatilaka. T.M.D. Dilki Natasha. W.A.S.S. Devtilini Pereira. W. Duvini Teusarani. Y. Mantusi Subasinghe. Y. Malisha Gallage. G.T. Uttara Gurubevila. I. Kaushika Isaac. Congratulations to all our foundation graduates, Professor Nihal De Silva. A sincere thanks to you for presiding over this significant segment of our ceremony. Congratulations once again to every single graduate who has crossed this stage. Your journey is an inspiration. And now, let's celebrate another dimension of our vibrant IIHS community. Please welcome the talented members of the Music, Arts, Dance and Drama Society, or MAD Society, for a special performance. This performance too has been choreographed by Oshdi Bandara. Thank you once more to the MAD Society. Ladies and gentlemen, we now arrive at a particularly inspiring segment of this ceremony, the presentation of the special awards for the best students. These accolades are reserved for those exceptional individuals who have not only excelled academically, but have set a benchmark for excellence, inspiring their peers and faculty alike. To present these prestigious awards, we invite a distinguished panel to the stage. Dr. Renuka Jayatissa, Vice Chancellor of IIHS, Dr. Amal Harsha De Silva, Pro Vice Chancellor International of IIHS, and Dr. Kitsiri Edirisinghe, CEO and co-founder of IIHS. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them. These students have distinguished themselves through remarkable dedication, and it is now our privilege to honor their outstanding achievements. We will now begin the presentation of the program awards. We will begin with the Dr. Nihal De Silva Award for the Best Student in Diploma in General Nursing. The award goes to Battana Mudiyanselage Mithila Jeannie Ekanayaka. Another big round of applause, please. The Mr. Cyril Surasinghe Award for the Best Student in Advanced Diploma in Physiotherapy. We have the distinct pleasure of honoring Nurul Safa. Now, the Dr. Leonard Ranasinghe Award for the Best Student in Advanced Diploma in General Nursing. The honor is bestowed upon Jayasinghe Hettiarachige Tilini Kayatri Jayasinghe. Please give another tremendous round of applause, please, for all our top achievers. And thank you to Dr. Jayati sir, Dr. De Silva and Dr. Dirisinghe for honoring our students. Ladies and gentlemen, we now approach the pinnacle of today's academic honors. It is time to confer our two most prestigious institutional awards. It is our distinct honor and privilege to invite our chief guest, Dr. Alison Cotel, to the stage to present these singular accolades. These final two awards look beyond transcripts to recognize the very essence of an IIHS graduate, the strength of character, the capacity for leadership, and the depth of contribution. Dr. Cotel, the moment we have all been waiting for, the highest honor we can bestow upon a student this year. The award for the most outstanding student of 2025. This award reflects a legacy of excellence. It honors a graduate whose journey embodies not just the highest academic standards, but also the profound leadership and positive impact that inspires everyone, peers and faculty alike. The award for the most outstanding student is presented to Kotte Arachige Prasadi Rasanjana. Next, we will present the award for special achievement. This accolade celebrates an individual who has made remarkable, all-round contributions to our community, showcasing unique talent, unwavering spirit, and a relentless pursuit of excellence beyond the academic sphere. The award for special achievement is presented to Kahanamita Liyanage Don Maria Tanisha Joanna. A brilliant and heartfelt round of applause for our exceptional award recipients. Your hard work and brilliance have truly set you apart. May your achievements today be the foundation of even greater success in the future. Thank you, Dr. Kotel, for bestowing these great honors. Also, I would like to share the pathways that IIHS has with our partnerships. For the nursing programs, there is 3+1 to Deakin, ECU Metropolia, Finland, and University of Surrey, James Cook, Australia as well. And as for the biomedical and physiotherapy bachelors, pathways are offered through Metropolia University of Applied Sciences, Finland. And apart from that, nursing and biomedical bachelors have also, there are partnerships with the University of Surrey. And if you need any additional information, please contact the IIHS Marketing Department. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we look forward to the future that awaits our graduates, it is fitting that we hear from a leader who has dedicated her career to transforming lives. Her visionary work in public health has reshaped national health outcomes, leading landmark initiatives that have safeguarded the well-being of countless communities. A respected leader, a mentor to generations of physicians, President of the College of Palliative Medicine, and a true pioneer in her field. Her legacy is one of profound impact and dedicated service. It is our distinct honor to invite to the podium the Vice Chancellor of the International Institute of Health Sciences, Dr. Renuka Jayatissa.
Good morning, everybody. Distinguished guests, members of international faculties, and our faculty members, esteemed colleagues, and our newly graduates and proud parents. I think today is a remarkable day for all of us because it is our 2025 graduates who are going out, and especially all are going for the noble profession in the healthcare sector. That means that they are going to work in the healthcare profession in the long run. So this is a very kind of noble way that we are going to help the people who are mentally and physically need their services. So I think all of them are very proud today to be graduate and then to serve in the community and in our hospitals or wherever healthcare services happening in locally as well as maybe internationally, and even the hospital level or community level or home-based level. So this is one of the great day that they are trying to keep their footsteps down in the new field. So, and please remind, this is not your end of your journey. You have to upgrade yourself day by day, because healthcare sector things are changing every day. I mean, the new research are coming, new evidences are coming, and the new practices are coming. So we have to update our knowledge. This is what very much important in our sector, in our health sector, because today what we are practicing, not that we are going to practice tomorrow, because with the new research, new evidences, we change our practices. So this is what we have to learn, and all our graduates, please think this is not the end of your journey. You have to learn more and more, as well as get in more degrees, maybe more certificates, or maybe in service training. Whatever the aspects, then it is very much necessary for you to look at the future, as well as think about our needy people in our community. This is what very much necessary. So hope all of you really be with us even in the future, because IIHS carry the legacy, and all of you are our kind of members of our legacy. So hope all of you will be with us even in the future, and I wished all of you all the best and happy journey in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Jayati sir, for your inspiring words. Graduates, distinguished faculty, and honored guests, a university graduation is a bridge connecting the hard-won accomplishments of the past to the boundless potentials of the future. To help us cross that bridge today, we are exceptionally privileged to have with us a leader who is not only an accomplished academic, but also a distinguished practitioner at the very forefront of her field. Our chief guest, Dr. Alison Cotel, is a biomedical scientist and a senior lecturer at the University of Surrey, where she leads the BSc program in biomedical science. Her journey is a testament to dedication and expertise. It began with a degree in biological science from the University of Southampton, led to her qualification as a biomedical scientist, specializing in infectious disease, and was fortified by a master's degree in medical microbiology. Her academic pursuit reached its zenith with a PhD on antibiotic cross-resistance from the University of Brighton. Her contributions to science have been recognized with prestigious fellowships from the Institute of Biomedical Science, the Royal Society of Biology, and the Higher Education Academy. Her reach in medical microbiology and epidemiology continues to shape the field. She is, in every sense, a role model for what you, our graduates, can achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a truly warm, resounding welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Alison Cotel, for her address.
Distinguished guests, graduates, colleagues, new colleagues from IIHS. I'm most honoured to have been invited to your graduation ceremony today, and it's a real pleasure to have also been invited to give this address to you all today. I offer my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. You celebrate the culmination of so much effort in getting through your courses, but also remember the time you spent prior to IIHS studying and working hard to get you to the point to even start the courses that you're now graduating from. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everybody here for such a kind and warm welcome. I've met so many staff here and students as well at IIHS, and I really do feel I've been given a really warm welcome, and it's been lovely to meet everyone. It's been a really kind and warm welcome from everybody. It's really nice to be starting this collaboration with IIHS in biomedical science. Of course, we already have a nursing BSc in collaboration with the University of Surrey that began back in September, and we're now looking forward in the next few months to beginning a master's course in nursing and also a BSc course in biomedical science. And so I'm really excited to be here visiting from the UK, meeting so many students and staff, and beginning what I hope will be a long and very successful collaboration. The opportunities that this collaboration provides are really very significant. They support professional development, career progression. They aim to enhance your readiness for advanced and specialist roles across healthcare. You'll be acquiring skills in critical thinking and clinical decision-making on these courses, and of course you have already achieved some of these things when you've graduated from the courses that you're graduating from today. I'm the first of several, the last of several visitors recently to come to visit IIHS from the University of Surrey, and we've all been really impressed by the atmosphere and the vibrancy of your academic community. We've been really impressed by the hard work and dedication of all of your management team and your lecturers and your teaching staff in providing you with such an excellent education, such great opportunities as you go out into the workplace, having benefited from all that IIHS has provided you with. We're also impressed by the wealth of extracurricular activities that are supported through your arts programs, for example, and we've obviously seen evidence of that today with the marvellous performances that we've been treated to here. Whenever I attend graduation ceremonies, I always think back to my own career, my own education, and the things that have developed in my career lifetime. And I was sort of thinking about how I could maybe mention something of note at this ceremony today. And there's so many things to choose from, really. I mean, there's been some recent breakthroughs in things like gene editing to control and treat hereditary diseases, things such as rapid diagnosis and early diagnosis of certain forms of dementia and the treatment for those conditions. But there was one that really stood out, and it was stood out because of some news headlines that hit international news networks just last week. And it's to do with a really good success story which shows what can be achieved with professionals and dedication in the right place at the right time. And it concerns an initiative that was to control cancer globally. So I remember very early on in my education, before I had even started my own degree, I was very interested in learning that some pathogenic microbes could cause not just outbreaks of infection, but also they could cause cancers. And increasingly, cancers were known to affect host cell interactions in ways that could permanently damage host cells. As more and more understanding came about, and I learned about that through my own degree, subsequently there were vaccines that were developed to some of these diseases, and including one that you may have heard of, human papillomavirus, which causes a range of cancers in men and women, but it's particularly important as a cause of cervical cancer in women. And the news story that I was referring to that was announced last week was the World Health Organization announced that they had achieved their goal that they set out in 2018 to achieve, which was to vaccinate 90% of girls globally against human papillomavirus, and thus preventing future cervical cancer cases. And it's an extraordinary story because in 2018, when the World Health Organization set about this goal, people told them that it wasn't really possible. They said that it was too extreme, too much to hope for. And yet, despite global disruption, conflict, and obviously the COVID-19 pandemic and everything that could have got in the way of those goals, not only was this achieved, but it was actually achieved slightly ahead of schedule. And of course, this is a story about science and about medicine, but it's also a story about all the other things that make a project such as this successful, because it doesn't happen just with science, medicine, and healthcare alone. It requires hope and dedication, resilience, an ability to work as a team cohesively, an ability to want to make improvements and to use your knowledge and education for very positive ends. And importantly, it relies on an ability to keep going and keep persevering when there might be people that are telling you that things can't be achieved. So the World Health Organization have announced Cervical Cancer Elimination Day because of the successful vaccination program, which is thought to save hundreds of thousands of lives every year and a significant amount more of disease, illness, and quite grueling treatment from this condition. So I really wanted to sort of encourage you, as other speakers have today, to keep learning, to keep your curiosity alive, because what you've learned, you're seeing all kinds of really interesting improvements and developments in AI technologies, for example, and genetic technologies and healthcare technologies, ways of improving and helping to prevent disease in healthcare roles. So I really wanted to just thank you again for inviting me here and for allowing me to address you and to speak to you on this really important and momentous day for you. Your certificates have been hard-earned and are very well deserved. And I really hope that you and all your guests and your family members have a great day celebrating this momentous milestone for you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you once again, Dr. Alison Cotel, for your profoundly insightful address. Let us show our appreciation for her words one more time. Please, another round of applause. To formally express our deepest gratitude for your participation in this ceremony, We would now like to present a token of appreciation. I now request our senior leadership to kindly come forward to the stage. Professor Nihal De Silva, Chancellor, Dr. Kitsri Edrisinghe, CEO, Dr. Renuka Jayatissa, Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Amal Harsha De Silva, Pro Vice Chancellor International. And may we now kindly invite our chief guest, Dr. Alison Cotel, to the front of the stage to receive this token. Doctor, this is a small symbol of our great thanks for sharing this special day with us and for inspiring our graduates. Thank you, distinguished delegates. And now I would like to also remind our graduates from the Diploma of General Nursing and Nursing programs. They can pursue their bachelor's degrees at renowned institutions like Deakin University, Edith Cowan University, and James Cook University in Australia, alongside Metropolia University in Finland and the University of Surrey in UK. For students and graduates of the physiotherapy background, exciting pathways await at Deakin University, James Cook University in Australia, Metropolia University in Finland, and a wide network of UK universities. For our biomedical science scholars, they can further extend their studies at Deakin University in Australia, Metropolia University in Finland, and the University of Surrey in the UK. Furthermore, our partnership with the University of Surrey offers groundbreaking opportunities in nursing, biomedical sciences, physiotherapy, public health, digital health, nutrition, sports and exercise sciences, and psychology right here in Sri Lanka. In a landmark collaboration, Metropolia University of Applied Science in Finland has generously donated a cutting-edge molecular laboratory to the IIHS Multiversity. Please give a warm round of applause for that. This incredible contribution will empower our students and researchers, fostering innovation and scientific discovery. These partnerships are a testament to our commitment and to providing unparalleled global opportunities and resources for our students. Alongside that, I would also like to get your attention to the screen for our partnership with the Surrey University of England.
Circadian rhythms.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning.
Thank you very much. Next, I would also like to invite a distinguished delegate from IIHS to the podium. a consultant medical administrator, former secretary of Ministry of Health and Sports, who is a founding pillar of IIHS. The Pro Vice Chancellor International of IIHS, Dr. Amal Harsha De Silva.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Nihal De Silva, our Chancellor of IIHS. Dr. Kitsiri Singha, founder of IIHS. Dr. Renuka Jayatissa, Vice Chancellor of IIHS. And all our colleagues from all our partner universities. Dr. Yamu from Metropolia University, who has been a tower of strength for us. We welcome you, Yamu. And then Glenda is a living bridge between Australia and Sri Lanka. Thank you very much for being with us. And then our own teacher, Dr. Samarage is here. Welcome you, sir. Then also in the audience, I want to recognize very, very important people who are here. One is Orlando Edwards, from the Director of British Council of Sri Lanka, education section. Then we also have from the Deakin University, representing the Deakin University, and we have done a great service for Sri Lanka. Thank you very much for being with us. Then also we have Mr. Ajit Abesekara, who is the chairman of Aspiration. We welcome you also for this occasion. Then chief guest, our partner university from Surrey, a great university. We visited the place and it's a wonderful place. We welcome you also here. And then all the graduates and the students and the parents. It's a great honor and a privilege to be in this audience today, because IIHS changes the way Sri Lanka works. And many of the graduates are working in many fields, in the health field, in many arenas in the world today. We were in Finland. Finland, I think there are about 250. We met last time, and they are all very happy, and they are living bridges between Finland and Sri Lanka in time to come. Then we also visited UK and England. There are about 1,000 graduates who are working in the NHS system and in caregiving sector in the UK. And the testimonies which are coming from the NHS itself is a great encouragement for the university in the long run. We also have a lot of graduates who are working in Australia, and they are doing enormous amount of service for Australians over there. And especially in medical care, when you are physically down and mentally down, when somebody comes and assists you, you become a hero. We are all producing heroes every day. Therefore, you graduates who are graduated today are going to change the lives of people at the most crucial time of their lives. When they are sick, when they are unable to carry out their normal day-to-day activities, you are going to be a tower of strength for them. Therefore, we are not only producing graduates, we are producing good human beings who can face and help other human beings in the time of need. Therefore, I think it's an enormous amount of things that IIHS has done. Dr. Kitsiri Singha is a different manager and different entrepreneur from a different sense in the country. He never looks at the bottom lines when he develops programs. And he says anything is possible, and collaborations are possible. And then the Japanese came and met us, and they want 20,000 Sri Lankans to work in Japan. And we have signed agreement with Japan now. I think Japanese are very interested in working with IIHS in the long run. NHS has signed with us. NHS also wanted large numbers of people come from Sri Lanka, and I think we are working very closely towards achieving all that. We need the support of many people to do this type of work. We cannot do it alone. And the children, they are excelled in studies and also excelled in other curricular activities, extracurricular activities. They are good in drama, they are good in singing, and they are good in facing life in a lighter way. Therefore, molding a graduate to face the society, to handle difficult situations, is an art and a science. And therefore, I think I would like to appreciate everybody who has molded IIHS and all our staff who are relentless. You know, to organize a ceremony like this is very difficult. But of course, they have done it in a very, very short time with a lot of pressures on day-to-day work. And thank you very much for all the faculty who has done that enormous amount of work. And the parents, I think you have sacrificed a lot for your kids. And the kids will have to look after the parents and have some time reserved for them. However busy you are in your day-to-day life, make sure that you have a little bit of time allocated for your parents and for your loved ones, and make sure that Dr. Kithri always says gratitude is an attitude. And I think, we should inculcate that as part of our lives in time to come in the future. We also must recognize Minel Vanderputten, who is here in the audience, giving a great amount of strength and giving a sponsorship also to this occasion. And then also our Chancellor's better half. I think, thank you so much for being with us. And then, be a part of community in trying to help these children who are in need. IIHS was started to help the people who are going abroad at that time, who are going as housemaids. We were a country of housemaids, and that we didn't like very much. And we want to make value-added labor and also make Sri Lanka a better place. Our children are good, our people are very nice, and they can handle anything. But what they need is some little bit of support coming from us, coming from the international universities, and then also they will do extremely well in the world arena. Therefore, I think these are process of change in Sri Lanka for the better. And thank you very much for being part of the change Sri Lanka and also clean Sri Lanka in time to come. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amal Harshadi Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, this ceremony is also a celebration of the exceptional individuals who elevate our institution. We now have the distinct honor of conferring a professorship. The title of professor is reserved for those whose contributions to their field are truly transformative. Today we recognize Dr. Shriyani Padmalata, an accomplished nurse academic, clinical researcher, and global health leader. With over 50 peer-reviewed publications, her pioneering work bridges nursing science, digital health, and AI-driven mental health research. She is a senior research fellow in Taiwan, holds the prestigious CINP Early Career Research Fellowship, and provides international leadership in numerous organizations, including the International Council of Nurses. Her work has not only advanced global nursing science, but has brought immense pride to Sri Lanka. Please give a warm round of applause to Dr. Shriyani Padmalata for honoring her conference of professorship. Thank you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now deeply privileged to hear from the visionary who laid the very foundation of this institution, a scholar of international repute and our guiding force. He now stands with us on this stage. It is now my distinct honor to invite our esteemed Chancellor, Professor Nihal De Silva, to step forward and share his reflections.
Our chief guest, Dr. Alison Kotal, thank you for coming all the way from the UK to grace this occasion. We are much honored by your presence. Also, we have visitors from Finland, to whom we are very grateful. Thanks for your huge donation to IIHS in terms of our molecular biology lab that you gifted to us. Thank you very much. We have Glenda from Australia. She's the head of our nursing academic department. She has helped us tremendously. And as Dr. Harsha De Silva said, without help from foreign friends, supporters, even governments, we will not be here today. I must tell you at this stage that Dr. Harsha De Silva, can you please sit up, sir? If not for this man, IIHS will not be here today. He is the only one in the country who supported our endeavor in 2002. Thank you very much. To all staff and students at IIHS, and to the parents and graduates and all well-wishers, welcome again to IIHS. It has been a long day for all attendees. Thank you for your patience, and it has probably been a joyous and invigorating occasion for the fresh graduates. Congratulations. I have given many graduation speeches over the years and always wonder whether they have an impact on the audience. Of course, the speech is mostly targeted at the students and parents for whom this is a sort of family event. We at IIHS also feel it is such an event where we have to let go of our children, our students, to face the real world. I myself had 3 children who underwent this experience of graduation. And I myself went through 3 different countries and 3 different systems of graduations. Every country has its own tradition and its own way of celebrating success in education. I think we do it a little bit grander than most other places. Anyway, times have changed, and more so in Sri Lanka over the last 10 to 20 years. The main roads in the real world in Sri Lanka have got rougher. On this day of celebration, I am saddened and disappointed at the state of my motherland, which is also your motherland. When I was born in 1943, the mood in the country was for the gaining of independence. There was unity for this purpose, and independence came peacefully in 1948. On the international scene, we were naive. We were naive in international ways and operated under the influence of colonial influences, much to our disadvantage. Now, 76 years later, our motherland is in chaos. Who is to blame? Pointing fingers to foreign powers, religions, languages, and ethnicities are just excuses and does not provide satisfactory clues to solve the problem. We have to look at ourselves more critically. We have to look at ourselves individually more critically. After graduation, youth generally look forward to a bright future as they enter the adult world, and their expectations focus on independence from parents, stable employment, an automobile, a house, marriage, and a family life. This is tradition, and it is a perfectly wholesome expectation. IIHS has prepared our students well for this. You expect the adult world to be honest and to guide you to stability either in the private or public sector. Unfortunately, adult life and society is not all fair and honest. The real road is really rough. Over the last 20 years or so, after I returned to Sri Lanka and settled down, I have watched the local news on TV daily. The news content has changed dramatically, especially after the war, where more and more time is not given to cultural activity and news, but more and more news is related to political corruption, thuggery, and fraud. It is sad to watch the news in the evening because all you hear is bad news. News, no doubt, but it is not happy news. The level, scope, and seriousnesses of these crimes and activities is unbelievable compared to the innocence of the 1950s and 1960s when I was a teenager. Presently, the drug culture has permeated almost every aspect of society. At the moment, in addition to corruption, it is the scourge and curse of our country. The very forces that should give us peace and order, good health, civil safety, and even education are deeply contaminated with it. Previous governments apparently seem to have been heavily contaminated too. Our many religions seem to have had minimal effect, which is a sad statement indeed. Our insensitivity to crime and corruption has made them more blatant, widespread, and permissive. Reliance on foreign employment has disrupted family structure and produced generations of children with no guidance, making them victims of the drug culture. The foreign currency we earn cannot solve the social problems that we create. What has this topic got to do with graduation? Now, education is a powerful tool to counteract these trends. When IIHS was founded, our mission was to offer educational opportunities to non-urban students with social disadvantages. We have accompanied this to a great extent. Our students have not only done well academically, but have also been good ambassadors to our brand, the IIHS brand. We have had a clean record where drugs are concerned. This is an enviable record for a student body of more than 5,000 students. and we are determined to maintain this reputation. Our curriculum, facilities, and staff do not encourage students to drift in this direction. Experimenting with drugs, smoking, and alcohol may be erroneously considered a rite of passage for teenagers. As long as it is experimental in nature and temporary, it probably is of no permanent harm. But if it establishes itself in you, you are doomed. Drugs, smoking, and alcohol never will do any good to anybody. Drugs, smoking, and alcohol never will do anybody any good. It will make you lazy, poor, less ambitious, blur your goals, chip away into your morals and ethics, and ultimately damage your relationships with family and friends and co-workers. If you get entangled with the police, it will prevent you from going abroad for higher education and a job. Ultimately, you will become a zombie, apathetic, unresponsive, and insensitive, whereas life should be a great adventure rather than a big blur. I'm convinced that our students at IIHS know this and will continue to demonstrate their integrity. You young graduates and students of IIHS today, thanks for helping to keep our reputation clean. Please make it a mini mission of yours to advise all within your circle not to get involved in drug activity. The results will help us make a better society. And you parents, we thank you for bringing up a good generation of kids, and further, for admitting them to IIHS. I hope you got your money's worth. We are proud of your kids today. Shall we all give the parents here a round of applause? Thank you very much for your trust in IIHS. As you step into your new world from today, without your colorful cap and gown and other regalia, be bold and let your integrity and demeanor speak for you. And I wish your new adventures will be all successful. And may the force be with you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, as this ceremony draws to a close, we now turn to a voice that speaks for and from the heart of the graduating class. The valedictorian carries the collective spirit, the shared challenges, the triumphs, and the memories that define the class of 2025. This student has been chosen not just for academic excellence, but for embodying the resilience, leadership, and character that are hallmarks of an IIHS graduate. It is with great pleasure that I invite our valedictorian, Tanisha Joanna, to the stage. She stands here today to give voice to your shared journey, to reflect on the path you have walked together, and to look forward to the futures you will build. And to specially mention, Joanna is a national athlete and a great ambassador to not only IIHS, but built for the total of Sri Lanka. Please join me in giving a warm and proud welcome to Kahana Vitalienage, Don Maria Tanisha Joanna.
Thank you, Dahan, for the wonderful introduction. Okay, what a wonderful day. So, good afternoon to the distinguished guests, respected professors and lecturers,
our visionary founder, Dr. Kitsari Adrisinghe, beloved parents, family, friends, and my dear fellow graduates. Today, as we gather here to celebrate this extraordinary milestone in our lives, I am reminded with Nelson Mandela's truth, timeless truth. So it goes as, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. And today, all of us stand here armed, not just by knowledge, but also by skills. We are armed with memories, friendships, and also experiences that mold us to who we are today and who we will become in the future. Across all programs that are represented here, nursing, physiotherapy, biomedical sciences, and so much more, we stand united by a shared journey through the halls of IIHS. A journey filled with learning, growth, laughter, challenges, and so many unforgettable moments. At the heart of it all stands Dr. Kitsari Adrisinghe. Sir, your vision has created a place where innovation meets compassion, where local dreams are given global wings. As Steve Jobs said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Thank you for leading boldly and for empowering us all to follow with purpose. To our dear lecturers, you have been more than teachers. You were mentors who pushed us, encouraged us, and believed in us, even on the days that we doubted ourselves. You treated us like adults and trusted us with responsibility. You also guided us with compassion. You taught us resilience, not just through words alone, but also by setting examples. As Maya Angelou beautifully put it into words, when you learn, teach. When you get, give. Thank you for giving us more than knowledge, and you gave us character too. One of the greatest gifts IIHS has offered us was its commitment to research and innovation. Many of us discovered our love for inquiry while working on projects that challenged us to think deeper and dream bigger. Presenting at IIHS Bioinquirer Forum was not just an academic milestone. It was a moment that transformed us. It built confidence, sharpened our communication, and shaped our professional identity. Then came the opportunities where we had to present our work to local and international conferences. Some of us traveled abroad for the first time, while the others got the opportunity to collaborate with international researchers. We all grew in our own ways. And in those moments, we learned the words of Paulo Coelho. The world is changed by your example and not by your opinion. We didn't just participate. We represented, we were inspired, and we were also recognized. But university life is way more than academics. It is friendship. It is making memories that last a lifetime. We built bonds forged through late night studying, early morning clinicals, and also projects that tested the limits of our sanity. We got into trouble, some mild, some memorable ones, and those are the moments that we will definitely laugh at. We found joy in chaos, strength in teamwork, and comfort in knowing that we were never alone. As Helen Keller said, alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much. And truly, it was together that we survived, succeeded, and shined. IIHS gave us countless extracurricular opportunities, events, leadership roles, sports, talent shows, culture celebrations, and so much more. These weren't just extras. They were experiences that taught us leadership, teamwork, commitment, courage, and so much more. They gave us the resilience, the kind of resilience that you can never learn from textbooks, but only through life. As someone who found a second home in sports, I am especially grateful for the recognition IIHS has given for non-academic achievements. Thank you, IIHS, for celebrating not only our academic accomplishments, but also our talent, passion, and strengths beyond the lecture halls. We are reminded that true education nurtures the whole person, body, mind, and soul. To our parents and family, thank you for being our greatest cheerleaders and for being our first teachers. Your sacrifices, prayers, encouragement, and also your unconditional love has carried us through late nights, every challenge, and also every achievement. Everything we celebrate today are set on the foundation that you have built us. You believed in us even when we doubted ourselves, even when we were overwhelmed, exhausted, and when we were running on caffeine and hope. We are here because you stood behind us, beside us, and sometimes even carried us when we couldn't go forward on our own. We share this victory with you. To my parents, Ammi and Tati, thank you for being the greatest blessings in my life. Your guidance, prayers, unconditional love, and so much more are the secrets to my success. Can I please invite Ammi and Tati to stand, please? Can we give them a round of applause because they are the secrets to my success. Thank you. And my siblings and my partner, to the unconditional support provided for the last few years, have been a great support for me. I'm really grateful to have you all in my life to share all these amazing little moments. Before going further, I bow my head in gratitude to my Almighty God. I stand here only because He has carried me safely through all these storms and kept me safe. And I firmly believe in one line: what God has protected, no one can touch. Please believe in it, because I stand here right now because I believe in Almighty God. For every blessing I have received, I say, thank you, Lord. Finally, to my fellow graduates, today is the beginning of a new chapter. The world ahead may be demanding, unpredictable, and also challenging. But it is full of possibilities. We leave IIHS not just with a qualification, but with resilience forged through experience, compassion shaped through service, and friendships that will work throughout our lives. Remember the words of Florence Nightingale. Let us never consider ourselves finished. We must be learning all of our lives. In whatever paths we take, maybe to work at hospitals, labs, clinics, research centers, or even continue our studies internationally, let us keep learning, keep growing, and keep caring. Let us be the leaders, innovators, healers, and change makers the world needs. Let us make IIHS proud. Let us make ourselves proud. Congratulations to the IIHS graduating class. May we go forth with courage, passion, and determination to brighten the world. One life, one idea, one act of compassion at a time. And with that, it is my greatest honor of my life to stand here today, signing off as your valedictorian. Have a nice day, and thank you.
Thank you, Joanna, for those heartfelt and inspiring words and for so beautifully representing your fellow graduates. Next in the agenda is another prestigious award to be awarded. For that, I would respectfully invite Professor Glenda Whiting to the front of the stage. This award is awarded for the best students in BSc Honours Nursing Studies from Coventry University, and the Dr. Mahesh Gunasekara Award for the best student in BSc Honours Nursing Studies from Coventry University goes to Dharmapalage Pathum Udara Seniviratna. Congratulations, Mr. Patul. Also, thank you, Professor Gandavaiting. As this memorable ceremony draws to a close, it is a fitting moment to acknowledge the immense effort and collaboration that made today possible. Behind these seamless proceedings and countless hours of work, planning, and dedication from a remarkable team. To formally express our deepest gratitude on behalf of the organizing committee and the entire institution, I now invite Ms. Stephanie Gloria Anthony, Director of Business Development of IIHS, to deliver the vote of thanks. Ms. Anthony, the stage is yours.
I'm honored to be here to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of IIHS. And first of all, congratulations all the graduates. I'm so happy for you. We all are happy for your journey, and this is just the beginning of your life, and we are happy to be a part of it. So to begin with my speech, to deliver the vote of thanks, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude for our chief guest, Dr. Alison Kotel. Thank you for graciously accepting our invitation and for your inspiring words. They are so lucky to have you here, and you really made their day more memorable. And also we have distinguished guests, esteemed professionals from health and educational sectors. I must appreciate your presence because you add a lot of value to IIHS event. This is one of the best events of the year we have, and we thank you for all your participation and being with us, from government officials and from nursing council, from midwifery council, from private hospital placement partners, and also members from University of Surrey, Dr. Allison, and Glenda from Australia, and from Mr. Pamo from Finland, University of Metropolia. Thank you for your live presence as well. And I also would like to extend this moment for our Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, as well as our Director Academic for their guidance and leadership given us, who are supporting us always to make our institution more and more proud, to serve you all, the health system better. So thank you so much, sir, madam, for your great support and unwavering support throughout. And I hope all the graduates would join with me to appreciate all the lecturers for their support given to you throughout the day. Because every student, every candidate has a lot of challenges during your studies. It's immense, but with the passion and with the guidance of our lecturers, you made this day. So we hope all of you will join with us to thank them, to appreciate their effort for this day. And lastly, the special thanks goes to all the partners, family members, and also the kids who have supported for each individual of our graduates. Your support, your commitment is unwavering support, is immense. So thank you for being with them. Today is a proud day for y'all. Today is a proud day for the entire IIHS as well as for Sri Lankan health system for producing more healthcare professionals to the world who are globally recognized. So thank you, family members, for your unwavering support, and I hope more like us, you'll be proud about with them, and this is the moment to celebrate. And my dear graduates, we made a lot of stories. We have a lot of histories during your studies, and it's time for you to join for IIHS alumni family. We are opening doors as we are graduating today as our students. Keep shining, keep Sri Lanka proud, and be connected with us as well. And also we invite you to inspire others as well. So thank you so much everyone for the day, and wish you all the very best. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, Ms. Anthony. To our brilliant graduates, as we near the end of today's ceremony, don't let this moment slip away. This is your day of triumph. We encourage you to capture a lifetime of memories. Find your favorite teacher, find your favorite lecturer also, your supportive staff, and the friends who became family during this journey. Take those pictures on stage and in front of the banners and around the campus. Make sure you have these memories to cherish for yourself forever. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, With that, we have reached the conclusion of the International Institute of Health Sciences Graduation Ceremony for the year 2025. Today, we have celebrated perseverance, honored achievement, and welcomed a new cohort of healthcare professionals into the world. As our graduates step forward, they carry with them the knowledge, skills, and values to make a profound difference. We extend our heartfelt thanks once again to our esteemed chief guest, our dedicated faculty and staff, the proud families and friends, and most of all, our remarkable graduates. We will now begin the formal departure of the academic procession. Please rise for the departure of the esteemed platform party and stage panel.